Welcome to Youth News Europe, your concern, our focus.
Good morning. Welcome again to this program which intends to keep youth news close to young people in Europe.
In today's program, our reporters will bring us the breaking news about youth laws in Europe.
Do you think you know which the most common crime in Spain is?
Must sexual relations between minors and adults be consented?
Do you know to what extent our privacy is respected on the internet?
We have gone to the streets in order to find out what people know about certain legal matters related to the youngsters.
And our first question was...
Sorry, in your opinion, which is the most frequent crime among minors?
I think theft.
Thank you. Okay.
Sorry.
Yes?
In your opinion, which is the most frequent crime among minors?
Well, I think that theft.
Okay, thanks, sir.
Although a great majority answered illegal downloading from the internet, they were wrong. The most frequent type of crime was theft.
In fact, the number of convicted minors without change of appeal in 2012 was 16,172.
By gender, 82% of the convicted were male and 18% were female.
By age, most criminals were in the 17-year age group, 32 of the total, followed by those that were 16.
The most frequent type of crime was theft, 41% of the total, and injuries, 30%. Among the misdemeanors, the most frequent were those carried out against people, 63%, and against property, almost 33%.
By gender, male minors committed 83% of the offences, and females committed almost 17%.
The second question was about the minimum legal age of consent. This is what people answered, and most of them are right. Let's see it.
Sorry.
Yes?
Which do you think is the minimum legal age to have consent sex?
Well, I think that 30.
Okay, thank you. You're welcome.
48% of the people said 16 ages, and nearly the other half were wrong. We must keep in mind that Parliament has recently amended the Penal Code, and the minimum age of consent has been raised from 13 to 16. This brings Spain into line with other European countries.
This particular feature of the Spanish laws is an attempt to keep the Romani people who get married at an early age in mind. Let's compare marriage age in some European countries.
Despite the fact that theft is the most frequent offense in Spain, we must keep in mind that the most striking cases of delinquent behavior are related to the so-called cybergrooming and privacy on the internet because of the increase and the impact of video.
We have reconstructed a story that could happen to any teenager who uses social networking to chat and to get to know other people.
The story began with a friendship request. Not even had I thought it when I accepted. He seemed a handsome, charming guy, so I decided to send him a message. We get to know each other. First, we met from time to time, but after a few weeks, almost daily. Then he started to threaten me with telling my family's horrible lies.
Of course, reading privacy policy and terms is absolutely necessary to make a good use of social networks. Before publishing personal data, people should think of it. Problems only come across when a bad use of the network is produced. Very few people follow the pages we give.
But if we cannot ignore the following suffice.
94% of the students have a computer at home. When they were asked if they have it in their own bedroom, 52.7% of the students in first ESO answered yes. This figure increases by 13.7% in second of ESO.
These figures show an increasing tendency among teenagers to use a computer individually, and this coincides with a request for privacy at those ages. However, this carries an inherent risk. Parents can't control the sites and content their children have access to on the internet.
Access to social network sites is so simple for everybody, including minors. You just have to lie about your date of birth when signing up. It's that simple.
To avoid this, social networks are currently investigating its youngest users. It is asking for their identification card by mail and deleting their accounts when they find out which the real age is. Unfortunately, this is not done very often because of the vast number of users, which makes this such an arduous and complicated task.
Almost 24% of 30 years old students have been insulted once at least. 2.5% have been treated.
By uploading photos, the risks involved in the loss of privacy increase. The tendency to do this is growing so much that it nearly doubles from first to second of ASO. A really significant fact is that when they were asked to comment on their own experience, 100% of them considered it to be something positive.
What did she do wrong? What were her social and family circumstances? A computer without parental control?
Parents must exercise more control over their children in regards to their internet access. Should a teenager have lied about her rights in order to protect herself? Will it have been legitimate to lie in this case?
It is clear that at this age, it is necessary to get to know new people. So it seems highly desirable that parents monitor them at home and schools speak to them about this.
From what we have seen above, we can deduce that we must find a balance between protecting women's interests and social realities. To do so, some laws are necessary, but above all, lots of common sense, the eternal conflict between law and real life.
Well, that's all for today. We've reached the final of our program.
We hope you have enjoyed.
And remember, this is Youth News Europe, your concern, our focus.